All right, I'm bored, so let's get rolling. Morning, everybody. If I can get an audio check, how am I coming through to you? I had to move my whole lab and set everything else up. I'm using different microphone, different desk, different location. So hopefully it's all working. Perfect, Labs. Thank you, sir. It is this little beast there, Eagle. Asa Abloy Acentra from Chuck Soup. That thing is absolutely destroying me. Crazy how tough that one has been. Part of it is that adorable keyway. I mean, that thing is just no fun at all. I've played a couple of times with this lovely goal D9 that I got, but I don't know what I'm doing yet, so that one's going to take some time. Take some time to figure that thing out. Then I got that beauty. Yeah, congrats on Brown Labs. Yeah, I don't know that I'm ever going to get there either, sir. It is what it is. I'm content where I'm at. Moving back a little bit. Get a load of that. Isn't that just beautiful? It's different material than my first case had on it, which this one might actually be a little bit better for me. The reason I say that is this one is a little softer material, especially this edge hem, and it is a hair magnet for my pet hair. This one's more of a nylon. Might brush off a little easier, but it's really, really, really a nice case. I like it. I like it a lot. We're gonna pull him out. We'll pull him out, and we'll pull out a Jimmy Long too. I don't think I'm gonna do that one though. We'll go there. There we go. Isn't it? It's amazing. And with the coloring that he did in there, it was just the perfect fit for me to throw that sticker on there, I think. Got that from Block Squash, sent me that sticker. I thought I would maybe play with that challenge lock a little bit again. Right? I like that patch. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool patch. So I was curious, will the Jimmy Longs get in here okay or not? So what's everybody been working on these days? What is going on out there? One nice thing about my new lab spot is I'm using the same monitors that I used for work now down here. And I've got a 32-inch curved display for one monitor. So I'm actually able to put everything up and see it. Oh, this lock, dude, is just crazy. Right? You get a few other countries in there. Where's our Croatian brothers at? Just have the UK guys out there. We got to get some of the others. How about Australia? We've got down in Australia that should be enjoying this, joining in. It's really kind of cool. It's kind of neat seeing the different people coming together in there. It's been a lot of fun. I enjoy watching them. Oh. I got a full set. You set the bar too high. Hell, dude. Don't know what you're talking about. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. There, the Joker. You are going to be buried in kitty cats, Sarah. Holy cow. We have 3 cats, and I'm getting really tired of them. How's the video looking? Do I got the color set about right on this thing? I think it looks okay. I think. The green definitely looks green. Let's see. Get you back over here. Scroll. There. Looks attractive. Oh, speaking of that, let me get over here. Let me get this in here. Just in case any of you guys is feeling froggy this morning. What are you doing? There. Pinned message with the link to join. Feel free. Yeah, 3 cats with all 3 having litters. Oh. Yuck. That's what I'll say to that. Yuck. That does not sound like any fun whatsoever. Goodness gracious me, oh my. This lock, dude. This is the toughest challenge lock I have ever had. And I have 3 Chuck Lock challenge locks right now. 8, 11, and 12. 11 and 12 went pretty good. This one, yucky poo poo. I got to figure out how to tighten up my camera mount, though. You can see there's some wiggling, some wigging and a jigging. I got to figure out how to tighten things up more. I got a shelf set up with all my display locks that I've got on there that I can easily grab right above the desk. Added some more stuff to the side here for holding locks. So it's coming together, man. It is coming together. Oh my gosh. I tell you, I'm just going to put him aside. That lock. The other one I recently got hold of. An SFIC. This is a L-locks, E-locks. Very nice little locks. I had one of these on loan from Mr. Texas Lockpicker. Finally just went out and picked up one of my own to plays with. Good morning, Noki. How are you? Mr. Chuck Soup, I was just cussing you. This thing is absolutely destroying me. I was just messing with it just a second ago, and I found it's like, I gotta quit. I gotta quit. Oh, we got a visitor. We got a visitor. Mr. Labs, how are you, sir? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
All right. What's going on?
Not much. How are you today?
Just figured I'd join you. Hang out a little bit. I ain't doing too much.
Ooh, what you picking on there?
Some old brown belt multi-lock.
Nice. Congratulations, by the way.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I got my first brown to start on. That's this goal.
That a D9?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. So I got to start trying to figure that thing out. It does not look like much fun.
It's not that bad. Once you figure it out.
Well, that's the fun part, is once you figure it out. Right.
Yeah.
I need a little thicker tensioner. There we are. So when did you get that through and get your brown belt?
It was approved yesterday.
Approved yesterday. Outstanding.
Yeah.
What was it? You had one lock that they made you redo?
Yeah, so I had to redo the D9 because I didn't show the orientation of the drivers. Because the drivers have little cups on the top that the springs sit in.
Right. Oh,
I
and you
did.
didn't show that in
I,
your video, huh?
right. So I had to redo those.
I gotcha.
Took me about a week to get it open again.
There was pick to control. Getting this thing to open is the fun part. Control's pretty easy on this lock, which is kind of sad. You'd think you'd want control to be the tougher one.
Yeah. I'll just remove the whole lock instead of opening it.
Right? Exactly. Just pull the core out and stick a screwdriver in. They are showing up everywhere, aren't they, Noki? Right? Everybody and their dog. I got mine from Wild Billiam. He had a bunch of these. He was selling the goals.
Yeah, that's where I got mine from.
See?
Actually, I got a V18, a black belt V18 from him coming.
Yeah, he's got a lot of locks. A lot of locks. If you're looking for something specific, check him
Oh
out.
yeah, I got a bunch of my locks. My Mega Cross. Um,
I didn't know he was selling locks until I made a comment out there about the D9.
yeah, he's got a bunch of stuff, all different belt levels and types from dimple, pin tumbler, whatever you want. He's pretty much got.
So yours I saw you didn't have in the whole housing, so you must have already pulled yours out of the housing and then picked it from there.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't pulled it out at all yet. I did stick a pick into it, a dimple flag in, and went through it a little bit to try and feel. And
I don't know if it's less weight in the vise and then
yeah,
easier to move around with.
easier. Yeah, I was looking at my key, and it looks like this first pin is probably going to be a zero touch,
Mm-hmm.
But yet that's the only one that binding and that I get a click out of. Go figure.
Yeah, that's how I got confused with that at first.
Phantasm should have that Mega Cross. That's
Oh,
what
no problem, Eagle.
so it went to Phantasm.
No problem.
Mega Cross, that's that 4-way key, isn't it?
No, it's a dimple lock. It's
Oh,
a
I
fuck, I can't remember.
gotcha.
As soon as as fast as I picked it, as fast as I sent it out.
I've messed a little bit. Well, I've done a few dimple locks, and they're fun. I enjoy them, so I'm looking forward to playing more with this D9.
It's my new addiction, dude. Really, I was about to quit picking. I got bored. I
Yeah,
don't know
I've
if
got
y'all
a,
could tell from my lives, like for the past few months, just was out of it. But Brian break shit actually got me into dimples, and I've been hooked.
well, it's a whole different challenge, right?
Yeah,
I've got an Agent LS5, and that
I
was a
got one. That's one of the other ones that Phantasm should have right now.
yeah. Which, good lord, that's what 12 pins in that stupid thing.
Shit, I
That's
still
one of
got.
them that after I gutted it and I went to put it back together and I lost a spring and I've never found it and I don't know where to get a replacement spring, so it's one pin short in mine now.
Yeah, that's why I was, cause I've gutted locks, but I'm not like I wouldn't call me an expert. I've only done like a handful. So I was like, man, these D9 springs are so small, and I've done
Oh
had them fly, and I'm like, at least I have another D9 here. I'll tear apart my own to fix his if I had to.
yeah, yeah, they're crazy. They're so little. The pins, the springs, all of it are just
Oh,
tiny.
dude, the springs for the ball bearings are freaking
Yep,
microscopic.
yep. Yeah, I got everything back together, like I said, except that one. I'm missing one spring, so I've got it sitting in a case, waiting until I can find a spring, and then I guess I'll dip into it again.
Gotta
Morning, transparent eyeball. How are you today?
buy a whole nother lock to fix it.
Yeah, right. I don't want to buy a whole other lock just to get one spring.
Rescue flag. Nope, nope, I got it out of there. Yeah, this is the D9 I have.
That looks almost exactly the same. What were they all keyed the same that he had to? Because there's mine.
And then the one that Brian sent me, where is that one? Oh, it's in here.
It
Oh, I
really
got.
surprised me how short the key is, how close those pins are together in there.
Oh man, that aggravated me for a while.
Yeah, I mean they're right on top of each other,
Yeah, and then especially with the no lift.
right? So which flag did you use? Which color? Because that's why you used in this Huck set, aren't you?
Yeah, so I used. He actually loaned me his Cabo picks, which I use for the top. But I've been using between like the number 3 or 4 on the orange.
Orange. Huh?
That's the main.
Four is a blue, right?
Should
No.
be an
Yeah.
orange.
Four is a blue. Three is an orange.
Uh,
2 and 3 are orange.
2 and 3. Sorry.
Yeah. 4 and 5 are blue. Which the differences from one to the other is so minuscule.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy.
Yep. Then I have this West. This is a brown belt lock. It's West 916.
Oh man, look at that baby. Yeah.
It's double sided. And of course I got the what do I do with the key? I got the key around here somewhere. Where'd you go? I got so much stuff everywhere. There it is. Then I got this red belt. This Kaba Ace.
You know, the funny thing, Eagle, is I have picked this one to the open position about 3 different times, but not once on camera.
This is gonna be one of the next ones I play with too.
Oh, there we go. And what's that one?
The Kaba Ace. It's this one here.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Keyway's wide open though.
Yeah. You know, this one, once you get your tension tool in there, there's not a lot of room.
On the D9.
Yeah.
So I use the top of keyway 2mm.
Yep, that's what I was just looking at. That fit pretty well in here. Hmm. What are you doing? There we go.
You could do it, no key.
So I have was it Sparrows, one of their heavy bars,
Mm-hmm.
and that fits in this one quite nice for tension. That's what I was looking at, is that. That drops in there very nice. I can use that up there at the top, or swing it over and slide it in the bottom, and still have decent room.
About to witness greatness here, folks. Greyhound's gonna have a 2-second pop.
Yeah, right, right. You are funny man.
I had to seduce my D9 to get it back open. So from what I've been hearing from a lot of different people, it's usually the top is their last. It's just finding that no lift on the sides.
Yeah, I think that's probably the hardest, right? Is that getting around those no lifts that are in the front of it.
Yeah. So when I would light tension, I would just like lightly, wiggle my pick through the center of them without actually, pushing in on them too hard.
Yeah.
That's how I would figure it. That's how I figured out my tension for it.
See, because then I don't know on yours, but when I look at mine on the top pins, that very front, the furthest one in is like completely. Um, there isn't even a cut. If you look at my key, there's only two cuts. The front one just rides directly on the body of the key.
Oh wow. Oh, that hurt. Did I get stuck?
I'm kind of feeling the same as you, Eagle. I like this bottom of QA tension better because it kind of helps hold my pick.
I tried that. I just couldn't
Right.
get my hands to sit.
It does eat up a lot of space.
That and every time I would try to use my um tensioner to like leverage off of for the top, I would pick it out of the QA.
I had a couple real nice solid sounding clicks. I need a different pick. Ooh, throwing stuff all over the place. Yeah, I might have to move to a lock that I can pick open.
You'll get it.
Oh, I know. It'll just take time. Just take time playing with it and feeling it. And
Because I'm a very impatient person, so when I don't find that sweet spot for my tension, I get frustrated.
that's my problem too. Is I give up too easy on some things. Now I have fought with that stupid challenge lock for man better part of a week playing with that thing some every single day, and I have gotten nowhere. That one's going to probably become somebody else's headache to get open.
You should see that challenge lock that Eagle sent me. He sent me a lock that he couldn't open. I couldn't open it, so I sent it to Johnny, and Johnny was like, "Man, it's unpickable shit."
Well, and this one works. I took the key out of this little case. I should show you guys that little bit because that's pretty cool. I gotta say. So here's the lock, right? Asa Centra, or Asa Abloy Centra, rather. Here's this key coffin for it,
Oh, cool.
right? A little knitted dude, and the key nests up inside of there, and then you pull it out, and the tag pulls up, and there's the key tied to the thread inside. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cute. He did that so to make it look nice and cute until you get under the lock, and oh,
Looks like you were violating a ghost for a second.
yeah, right. Let's see. All needs to be sent to side picks, huh? Oh, yeah. I hate to say it, but that's probably going to be the first challenge lock that has beat me. But that one's got me stumped.
I haven't opened a challenge lock in a while. Actually,
Oh, fun. I enjoy the
let me
heck out of them.
let me pick it one.
But that one, man.
I've been doing so many dimples lately. We'll break out the Chuck Soup Special.
Oh, you got a Chuck soup over there, do you?
I got 3 of them.
Ah, me too. Hey, look at that.
Ah, kids are fighting. Nice.
That's what kids do. They fight.
Yeah. Better get it out of them soon because I still got to go to bed before work.
Yeah.
All right.
I have one other Chuck soup special that I haven't messed with much at all. I played with it a little bit one day and I went, yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm doing because I don't like these much. That's a LFIC. It's one of the Schlag construction cores.
Noise. Let me put some stuff back.
You know, easy to say nice until you get in the dang thing. I don't know. I've played with it a little bit, like I said, and I haven't gotten it much of anywhere. But Transparent Eyeballs says he's got a gold P that's still kicking his ass.
You
Progressive
can
tuning
do
is
it.
stuck at 4 pins.
You can do it. I'm a terrible picker. If I can do it, you can do it. All right. That one likes the hole, so I guess we'll.
Rabbi Picker, how are you this morning, sir?
What's up, Rabbi?
Yeah, I got to get some different monitors set up for my desk. I can't use my regular microphone because it's too tall. It gets in the way of the monitors now. So I'm using just this little itty bitty blue snowball, they call it.
Nice. Actually, pretty cool looking.
Yeah, I don't think it works too bad. I've been using that one for work for quite a while. Picked it up at a Facebook Marketplace sale here in town. I think I gave $5 for it.
Right. So, Dark Wolf, I ain't seen you in a while, dude.
Dark Wolf, morning. Yeah, I didn't see you either. And there's no key for this. He was telling me I can get a key if I wanted from somebody, one of the orange construction core keys, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows what evilness he's done inside of this one?
He's done Chuck things.
Because I'm not going to gut it. Because these SFICs and LFICs, I hear, are a nightmare, or can be.
Oh, I don't want to gut anybody's work, period.
I'll usually pull apart the CL after I've done it. Just because I like to look at the pins and see what kind of cool crap they did to them. And I enjoy the gutting part. That's kind of fun.
My hands get too damn shaky.
Yeah, I don't know either, Eagle. I have heard it's not fun. Now, one thing I will say, this Elox, I may get this at one point just to play with it myself, but this one just uses a standard C clip on the back. A lot of them are much more difficult that way, but I think I could just C clip it and then shim it like a normal lock. It's just a matter of all the different pins to make sure you keep everything in the right order. Which ones get stacked where. Now this one, it's just a nice little standard slag back end. So again, it might not be too bad, but I'm not going to mess with it.
What's a nightmare?
I did have one other uh, SFIC that I looked at that I did not even see how the heck you'd open it. That didn't have a standard C clip at all on the back end of it. And I was like, yeah, that looks like it'd be a nightmare.
Oh, this West um is a nightmare. I haven't gutted it just because of this shit, but let me show you this real quick. Take this back end off. Look at that bad boy.
What the heck?
That clip is all the way in there.
Yeah, I was going to say, talk about recessed. Man.
Yeah, it's definitely I want to know how, because it looks like you got Bible covers here. Oh, my light is so bright. You got Bible covers here on the sides, and they look like they got ball bearings, but I don't know. Kind of scared to take it apart.
Well, yeah. Sometimes you're better off not doing it, right?
And I hear these cabas are terrible to gut. They're just nightmares from what I hear.
Huh. Noki says he just watched a picking video on that lock. Yeah, that looks like interesting. That's where I had one of his locks that I did not gut, and that was because of this. He's got a 3D printed C clip, but then it's got this crimped on connector holding this. And I don't know if that whole thing would go through the.
Right.
Looks like it probably would, but I didn't
Well,
have. I hadn't found after I moved everything. I couldn't find my right plug followers to be able to do it over the top of that plug. So
right. I don't
yeah,
mean to
we'll
cut it. I don't mean to cut it short, Greyhound, but things getting crazy around here right now.
well, thanks for hopping on, sir. Good
No
talking to
problem.
you.
Y'all have a
You
good
have a
day.
wonderful rest of your weekend. Be safe at work.
You too.
Bugassa, maybe? What is Bugassa? I don't know what you mean, man. I don't know. All right, who's next on The Price is Right? Come on down. You're the next contestant on Can We Pick a Lock? That'd be a fun game show, wouldn't it? you still on here, Chuck Soup? Is this lock actually done up as a full challenge lock, tweaked up on the innards? So you don't have any kind of a name or anything engraved to it or number or anything on it, so I wasn't sure. Yepers, yepers. So what kind of demonic stuff did you do to this lock? Just out of curiosity's sake. Fully tweaked out. Yeah. It's fully geeking me out or tweaking me out, that's for sure. I'm telling you. I guess I'm at a 50-50 point. I opened 2, and I got 2 I can't open. So all pins have been modified. I figured as much. But you decided not to number this one, huh? So I didn't see any engraving anywhere on here. Some of the chambers are altered. Yeah. I really should get after it at some point and do another challenge lock. I don't know where mine are anymore. Well, one of them kind of disappeared. It went, I think, to Canada, but it has not shown up anywhere ever again. And then the other one, I don't know where it's at. I have no idea who has it currently. I don't remember who had it last to begin with. Man, oh man, oh man. There's some crunchy pins in there. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Ugh. It's an interesting lock, interesting design. First time I've ever seen one of these. Kind of neat how you got the small and the large are not symmetric at all. So very cool. Is that not? Oh yeah, you put a heavy spring, it looks like, on that last pin. You can barely move that sucker. I got you. That makes sense. So that was more just a torture device. If that's what you're doing. You're just torturing people. Let's see. I'm going to grab him. Got this one that I rekeyed on a live a couple weeks ago. It's now got a, what, 6-pin? 1, 2, 3, 4. 6-pin, and I put security pins across everything in there, and I haven't tweaked the core at all, but I did do some playing with pins. Yeah, I've got a couple locks that I'd like to try and figure out how to make keys or get keys made for them somehow. Need to play with learning how to impression, I guess, is what I need to do. What's everybody else working on? Anybody doing anything fun? Got anything cool in the works? I did a little bit of yard work early yesterday. Too freaking hot to do too much. I think we broke 100 yesterday. So it was a miserable pig. I think we're supposed to be pushing on that 100 degree mark again today. You need to work on your handcuff escapes. Yeah, I should dig out handcuffs again one of these days. I've got a set I should be messing with. This thing's got a couple of homemade spool pins in it that I had laying around, along with a bunch of sparrows from their reload kit, other spools and goodies in it. So it's a fun lock, actually now. I know I got to work on that Magnum Pacific. I don't even know where the heck I'm going with that dang lock. I need to go watch a couple other people's videos that talk about and show it a little bit. So much going on in that thing. Have you gotten anywhere on ranking on that yet? Heard anything? I know it takes a while, but it's a very cool lock. I've had it out and played with it a little bit, but I don't even know what the hell all's in there. So, there's that. I'm an idiot. And lock does work, dang you. Because that is this one. Magnum 2800 Pacific Series. Euro brass cylinder. It came with so many keys, it's crazy, dude. Here is the lock in all its pretty glory. And here is the key. Thing for me is I know nothing about sliders, so I don't know what I've been doing on those. It works. It's a very nice operating lock, nice and smooth. But I don't know what I'm doing with a slider. Yuck. Yuck, yuck. Hopefully purple. Yeah, I can see that. So, what do? Do you pick the top pins first? Or do you have to pick through, then come back and try and hit sliders? And are there sliders? I don't remember. Are there sliders on both sides or sliders just on one? Nope, there are sliders on both sides. Yeah. So, how many sliders are in there? 3, 4, maybe? 3, I think, on each side. That's what it looks like when I'm looking down in there. I've tried playing with that a little bit. I just don't know what exactly I'm doing to feel those sliders. So they escape me. Let's see what do I got. Put a couple of these away, so not just floating around the desk. It's a good way to lose things. Let's get out him. I think you gotta have Itty bitty. See there? I don't even know what the hell to use to tension that dang thing because nothing wants to fit. Let's see what would fit. What do we have for a good tensioner? Do we need to go? Let's try him. Yeah, he fits. 26 thousandths titanium tensioner. Yeah, and both sides are different. Yeah. What a demonic lock, dude. And then what was it? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins. I need to go look. Who was it? Somebody has done a pick and gut on this now, where they tore one into one. How many sidebars are there? Is it 3? Am I figuring right? Are you talking about for handcuffs there, Noki? Looks like it. Yeah, Nightmare in Georgia Jim. I think Georgia Jim is the one I had originally seen. Did you get yours picked there, Circa? And good morning. It's my first time ever messing with a sidebar, so I don't know what I'm doing. Coffee break. Outstanding. I haven't spent enough time with it, honestly. I'm intimidated by it. I'm scared. I'm scared, and I admit it. But sometimes you just got to start doing what you got to be doing. They are sprung with giant false gates. The sidebars are. It's pretty cool lock. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to move on to something I can actually open. Good grief, I'm telling you. But see, then you throw the key in there, and it's just butter. I like the gear mechanism they've got back here. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. It is a cool lock. I will get there eventually. I'm sure of it. If you guys didn't see this one already, get a load of that case. The Zombie Outbreak Response Team Lockpick case. That showed up from a good buddy over at Phantasm Industries. They were that was my prize from the June ULC Fight Night. I figured that was the perfect fit for that patch. simply because of the inner color that I had him do. Fits in with the moke set very nicely. Extremely well done. Yeah. I see he's changed up some of the materials from my first case. I like this case a little bit better that way because the materials are a little nicer for me. The other one has a real soft feel, almost velvet style hemming on the edge. And for me in my house, that just means it turns into an absolute hair magnet. All right, let's see. What can we play with today that we haven't played with in a while? I'm going to have to get out a nice little camera shot of my wall over here because I've got quite the deal going. You know, I've got a Book of Secrets case, and I don't know, it's not my favorite. It just isn't. Let's see, can I add a camera? I think I can add a camera. Extra camera, right there. I don't know if you can be able to get much of a good shot of this or not, but we'll try. We'll just kick over here like this. There you can see I've added to my wall. I've added another pegboard. There's all my lock displays. Got a few of my little certificate and patches up top. There's poker chips at the top end. It's coming along. I got a pretty healthy collection of locks over there now. I can just get rid of that, remove that source. There. Yep, I do too. I locks it a lot. All right. What should we play with today? Or now? Or next? On The Price is Right. That one. I guess since we've been playing with dimples, dang it, we can break out the big chunky boy. There's the keying for that one. And we'll play with some dimple. Don't even know if my vise can hold the dang thing. That is such a massive freaking lock. Well, you know, yeah, I would maybe consider doing that, but now I have two of the Phantasm cases. I've got my Southern Special. This is still my go-to daily carry case. I just really love that thing. All right. You're just gonna have to lay you down because I gotta get. I really ought to come up with something different for a case for these dimple flags because man, this little hook case, it's all right, but you pretty much got to dump everything to get to anything anytime you want in and out of there. And we'll try you. I think, if I remember right on this one. Yeah. This one's pretty easy to rake. I've raked this one open a few times. God, so heavy. It's just such a clunky lock to deal with. Let me get this back up over here. There. Eesh. Yeah, like I said, I've got the Book of Secrets case. It's around here. It's in one of my pouches someplace. And I've messed with it a little bit, and it's not really for me. Not that there's anything wrong with it. If you want to compare it with a bunch of the other ones that I've got, I just like the other ones that have better. But that's why there's 5 million options out there to pick from, right? You can get through to whatever you want. Hey, Chalupa. One of the easiest locks on the planet, and I can't open that even. I need to go back to bed, guys. I just need to go back to bed and give up. I just gotta see here. Let's go. Yes. You. Whew. There it is. There's raking it with this monstrous rake. Is that a clomb? Yeah, it's a clomb. What a beast of a dimple rake. I mean, look at how honking thick that pig is. If you can see that. Look at that. That's just a whoa! Mic down, lock down, everything's down. Sorry about that. This thing is just a monstrosity. One thing I thought was kind of cool with this lock, you open it, you can then turn around and lock it in the open position. Not sure why I thought that was cool, but I thought that was cool. All right, let's go back because I really want to get this now. Yeah, there's certainly nothing wrong with, I don't know, having different cases, try a bunch of cases, find the ones that you like, what works for you. Um, for a lot of my stuff, I like my small case just because it's easy for me to take with me. Link is in there if anybody feels like hopping in. Feel free. I'm getting nothing now. Nothing, I tell you. Oh my gosh, hung up. I don't know how I ever think I'm going to be able to open a D9 when I can't even open this thing. There's a dimple lock. Yeah, I'm feeling really fortunate on my current case lineup. So I've got 2 Phantasm cases. I really like the first one that I got. I like the build on the second one, I think, better, the material. But I like the first one because it has a zippered pouch in there for me to stick all my tension tools in. But so far, these pockets on the other one are working out pretty well for that as well. So I can't complain either way. Either way, they're rock solid. What's everybody else's go-tos for cases? It's gotten too quiet in here. The chat isn't even working anymore. What the heck, guys? Talk to me. Talk to me, Goose. Fall leather pouch that came with your Chinesium set. And a rubber band. Well, now we're talking. I would say my worst kit as far as a case is just the little Sparrows thing. It's fine for what it is, for what it's designed to hold. I'm just not a fan of leather, or of Velcro rather. Like, where's my other one? God, man, that thing is so heavy. It is such a bear. Ow. God bless it. I don't know where I put the other one at. How did I lose a whole case of picks? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, it's back here. With my other vise. See, we'll pick this out. Let's talk cases. All right, I gotta put that lock away before it breaks something with him. Just setting it aside. So there's the Book of Secrets. And I mean, it's fine. It's just not my favorite of the cases that I have. But there's nothing wrong with it. Holds an absolute ton of stuff. So it's kind of cool that way. This, I believe this is Law Lock. And this is a really nice case. Again, holds a ton of stuff. But again, for me, I'm just not a big fan of the Velcro. And this has such a massive Velcro thing that, too loud, too annoying. And I've got that, another one of these, or that's that, whatever they call it from Covert Instruments. It's okay. Doesn't hold much. That's my problem with that. It just doesn't hold much. Can't put much in there. Hey, who's that feller? That's when I was practicing, Rabbi. Maybe eventually you'll be able to actually get the case. It's been my leather practice case. There was the Hellhound practice engraving. Let's see what else. Oh, there's another. Oh, there I've got 2 of these kits. Because then I bought one of these EOD kits. Again, Sparrows. I am just not a Sparrows fan. This little bank bag that I've been using for storage, for all kinds of goodies. But there you go. Yeah, you're right. The Garrison case is good for pocket carry. I have 2 of them. I have that black one, and then I bought. Where did they end up at? I wonder. I don't know where I even put those. I have another set. Well, shoot. Oh, maybe I'll work on one of these. Maybe we'll play with the Medico today. Anyway, I have another one of their cases with some other picks in it. And then I just have one of the little flat ones from Southern Specialties. This is one that came with a Force EDC or Force set in it, not the EDC with a regular Force. That's a nice little case. I actually like that better than the Sparrows case. You can actually hold more in it. Yeah, if you got something coming from Phantasm as a giveaway, I'm sure it will be an amazing set of goodness because, man, he just does beautiful stuff. See, this little case is just kind of clunky. So I need to come up with something better. I should just play with it, 3D print something maybe for him, or I don't know. Oh, don't you hate when that happens? You're expecting it to show up and it doesn't get there. That does stink. I feel for you. Another lock that I have never, ever opened. I gotta figure out. I've got another tension tool around here somewhere for this thing. Yeah. And then, of course, I've got that case and set. Very cool little case. Very interesting set. I use them a little bit. Every once in a while, I dig those out and use them. I struggle with that set of picks, mainly because of how long they are. If that makes any sense whatsoever. The neck on it is so long, it just seems awkward. And it's just a matter of getting used to it, I'm sure. But oh yeah, I think they're great picks. There's no doubt about that. I'm just struggling getting used to the length of them to actually use them. But they're nice. They feel really good. They feel super strong. Excellent quality picks. You have extra long fingers, so they're good for you. And it's not that they're bad or that they're. All I'm saying is when you compare this to what I'm used to using, look at how much extra length in there. It's just awkward to get used to and accustomed to it. That's all. I'm definitely not saying that there's anything wrong with them because I think they're actually a very nice pick. I like the handles. They fit the hand really well. They look really cool. Very nicely done. Yep. It's just that extra length for me is just a little hard to get used to. They do seem to be very strong. These are, at least this one, that's a pretty dang hefty neck. But yeah, they're nice picks. I'm certainly not saying anything negative about them. This is my first ever set from Bare Bones. I like how they did that. his little skelly in there, and then the runesmith. Yeah, it's like I said, it just takes a little bit more getting used to because I'm not used to having that much reach, which isn't a bad thing. It's just so much longer than anything else I have for a pick that makes me struggle. Yeah. Did they ever come back out with them, or is it just that one limited release and they were done? I never went and looked there, Sarah. Don't know. I think it was just a limited run and done. But it's a nice set. I like the design. I like the case. You know, the tension wrenches. I haven't really used much of the tension wrenches. I should break these out and play with these more because they look very nice. You know, the only thing I wish it's got the really nice engraving, the bare bones engraving on there. I wish it would have put sizes on them. Would be my only thing. I added them to another Southern Specialties sleeve. I love these little sleeves for holding onto the tension wrenches, and these fit in there perfect. So helps me keep things organized so they're not just floating around. Came with their own little death certificate. Wishbone set of 3 hooks, and then a half diamond and a deforest. Very nice. Very, very nice. I was trying to use this deforest in this Medico a little bit. I think you're right, Sarah. I think they were a limited run, so they're probably not available anymore. I'm glad I was able to get a hold of a set. I'm excited to get Mr. Runesmith is working on a set for me. And actually, they're already gone. They went to. Who did they go to? What was his name again? Good gravy. Lord Kodiak. As soon as they get in, they'll be going to him. But that is a set of my dog legs, the regular, the medium, and deep, done in a runesmith style. They were in my 500 subscriber giveaway, so whenever I get those, that's where they'll be headed to. I've never opened this lock, by the way, either. It's Medico. I just haven't. Such a big clunky pig of a lock. I've been close. There at one point I was progressive pinning it, working my way through, and I was down. I only had 1 pin to go, and I was going to have it open. And then I don't remember what happened. Something came up in life, and yeah, I haven't gotten back to messing with it again. So it's a bummer, bummer, bummer. Yeah, after playing with these, I wouldn't mind getting my hands on some more of the bare bone stuff. Seems like very, very nice locks. And let's actually try and pick something with one of these. We'll go with this one first. Oh, let's grab out. Let's try their tension tools. I've been on a kick here recently, well, of either the Southern the Sidewinder tension set for my law lock tension set. I really like those law locks. They're a excellent tension set. You're going to do that ULC fight night? Are you signed up there, Sarah? I think I saw you were in there. There we go. There's one A bus. I think, what do you say? There's all of them are UK guys, people this time around. When is the next one? When are they doing the July? Next weekend? I don't know. I don't know, folks. When is it? You hear this lock? You hear this thing? That's crunchy. Too many animals. That's a bummer. Yeah, I think you had originally signed up last month and then things came up, right? And you weren't able to be there. Should try. Let's go back here. Let's put you back in. And let's go. We'll try this one. We'll try that profile right there. I hear you. I got too many animals too. But I don't have kittens. That's a lot of work right there. See, that's a much slimmer neck than the other one. Much slimmer. Well, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. Sorry to hear that. It happens, though. Eat the happens, that's for sure. See, I don't generally use these sets of picks a lot, just because with them being such a limited run, I don't want to mess them up. I don't want to end up breaking or bending one. Cross my fingers, knock on wood, if I had any wood. I've only broke one pick ever, so I'm pretty fortunate that way. Need to get more of these locks too. I really like this Commando. Oof. Is a very cool lock. Need to measure these, see if I can make sure I have them in order. At least have them in order size-wise in the case would be helpful, wouldn't it? Well, my problem is a lot of times I don't think I'm being heavy-handed, but I tend to be. If at first you don't succeed, pry harder. Oh, your jimmies are all wavy, huh? I think my jimmies are all doing all right. Man, I'm getting. There's got to be a different. I really need to measure these because I think you are slightly thicker than that one. I'll hit it with a jimmy. But I only have the one little set. I only have a set of gym hooks, and I don't use them a lot. I've been trying to dig through and use more of some of my other picks more lately. I just don't like to get hung up on one set of picks. So like sometimes when I'm sitting practicing, I'll grab a lock and I'll try and go through and pick it with every different brand of pick that I've got and different profiles of picks on this, just the same lock over and over and over again. Because each one I think tells you something a little bit different. You feel something a little bit different. And you're like, yeah, that's a better lock or a better pick for this lock. The other day I was playing with my 410 and I was picking it with different lock profiles and different brands. Jimmy's for the money, man. They are very, very hard picks to beat, I think. They're so affordable for what you get. Dog's laying on the bed over here next to me and he's snoring. There we go. Whew. I like this commando. It's a fun lock to pick. It is, it is. All right, so there we picked it with that. Let's go back, same lock. And let's go over here to this. I don't know what you would call that. What do you call that profile? It's almost like a gem hook, I guess, in a way, isn't it? Kind of that angled out there, not really a flat hook, but kind of. And there it's open with that one. I think those are both pretty similar as far as the profiles go. Am I right? Yeah. Pretty similar style. Yeah. I do like that set. They are very nice tension wrenches in there. And a lot of tension wrenches, right? So you get your nice rounded, and then you got, there's another thickness of it. I need to measure those. I need to measure them. I really do. Then you get this one squared off. Very nicely done tools. Use your number 418 Peterson. You know, I only have one Peterson pick, and that was that freebie that was floated around. I don't even know where it is anymore. I have no idea since I moved offices and moved things around. I don't even know where that thing is. But I don't know. I keep hearing how good the picks are, and maybe I should give a try of one of those. I don't know. They're just that one I got. Yeah, not impressed at all. But hey, that doesn't mean they're all bad. And it's not a bad pick. It just isn't my favorite pick. Let's just put it that way. Let's see. This is one of my favorite locks to pick right here. I'm going to try and pick it. Let's see. I'm going to try and kick it over, and we'll try and pick it this way. If I can. If I can, because, man, all right, we'll just give up. We will do. Maybe I can use a thicker tension wrench for one. No, I need that thinner wrench. we're gonna, oh God, look at how clumsy. We are gonna try this. Try and come in it right-handed. So I want to show. You like the feedback, huh? Like that one that I've got is, I prefer a full tang because I think I get better feedback with it. And they just don't have that. And at least the one I've got is such, there's hardly any metal in that handle at all. And to me, the feedback on that thing is total trash. But like I said, that's just that one pick. There might be another one out there that's better. See, this is why I don't pick right-handed. I don't know what the heck I'm feeling. I can't do it. I can't do it, guys. Just can't do it. But when I'm trying to show the feedback on this thing, it's hard to do when I'm picking it left-handed because I tend to get in my own way. But the feedback from the pins in this thing is just incredible. All right, I think that's too much hook. It's too much hook. This feels like it's full of little spools, and they just really do a nice job of, if you're wanting to learn spools, this is a great lock for that. Because it really pushes back on your hand well. I think my other version of this is actually a little better. Let's see, I get in there trying to pick it, and you can't see a tension wrench. You have no idea what's happening. It's a very nice lock to pick. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with the finish either. But again, part of my problem with it is it's the ones that were sent out were just a little round hook. I'm not a fan of round hooks. And then, again, it's just personal preference, right? Just to me, a round hook just feels like it's just kind of gets in the way of itself. I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. I try not to think. Thinking hurts. It does. It does. Let's see. Can I take you back to open one more time? Or to control, rather. Morning, Nola. How are you? Yeah, it's interesting when it comes to the different picks and pick brands, and there's people that love every brand and there's people that hate every brand, and that's part of the fun, right? I wouldn't mind trying out some more of them. They're so freaking expensive, but I wouldn't mind trying more of them just to see what I think. See, the Discord chat is buzzing away over there. Oh man, excuse me. I blew a gasket. So what are you up to, Nola? Besides causing hate and discontent? Good grief. Now I can't even open this anymore. I'm telling you, I'm going to go back upstairs, go back to bed. No. Just posted round 2 of the Opal Challenge, huh? Ooh, we're going to have to go have a look at that. What is round 2 going to contain this time, sir? Fill us in. What torment do we get? Or do we not get told what we're getting? I think I saw a picture of them once, I think. And I think I'm going to hate it. I don't think I'm going to get this one done. Let's go out here. Where did you post that? Which channel is that one under? Stars versus bars. Oh, is that truly what I think that is, Nola? 410 lottos. Oh, you guys suck. I hate 410 lottos. I hate them. They're a demonic lock. Stars versus bars. I have literally one 410 that I can open. That's it. So everybody else is going to be pretty safe, I think, on this one. They suck. They're my nemesis lock for sure. Let's see. Right there. The only 410 I can actually open. With that tensioner, I'm not opening it. Zero bidding on 6 and 2, huh? And there we go. 410 is open. But zero bidding on 6 and 2. So you got to do a little reach around. You got to give it a little reach around action, Mr. Nola. Yeah, it'll be fun to give it a try. I got to figure out what I can use to clean my mat. He's looking grungy, man. He's just grungy. Zeros. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I'll have to go watch your video. So what is the meaning behind the stars versus bars? What is that supposed to represent? Talk about zero bidding. What the heck? Oh. Yeah, you just take it up to the sink and wash it. It could use a good scrubbing. Too many greasy locks have been laid out on here and tore apart. Speaking of greasy locks, I don't know if you guys, how many of you picked up? Oh, where did I put him? Oh, that's not him. Where did my little lock go? Oh, where can he be? What the? There he is. There he is. Knew he was hiding on the shelf over here somewhere. One of these new Master Elites. Has anybody else noticed this? Look at that on that shackle. Look at how much grease is piled into that thing. This whole lock is just piled full. Even though you can just see from opening it. It's just grease. Grease. You can even see it down inside. Look at that. It's grease everywhere. There's grease. You just volunteer without thinking it through. Well, I know there's got to be a meaning behind it. Stars versus bars. You know, normally I would think that would mean enlisted versus officers, but I don't know. Hey, I thought I heard that was on the first Opal challenge. I think Nola had the fastest time out of everybody in there, man. He flat flew through that lock. So I'll have to go over and ask them, see what they can tell me. But yeah, I believe that 5200, I think you were the speed king of that baby. That lock was a pain in the rear, man. So I'll have to dig out. Where do I got it? Let's see. Oh my God, that hurt. Who's that hiding in here? There. I'll have to represent represent when I do mine and put that on the table before I do it. Get it the right way. There. We'll do it that way. For when I go to do my picking. I shouldn't though, because odds are I'm not going to open the lock. It's like I can't open this damn master now today either. Get any officers in there, all you have to do is throw out a compass and you'll have them all confused. They won't be able to get anywhere. Not putting mosquito wings on camera. Yeah. Hey, don't matter, man. Signed the same contract, put your name on the line just like anybody else. All the rest is nothing but fluff. It was crazy the crap I had to go through to get those, though. Oh, freaking go sit in front of a committee and get quizzed and had to be able to answer a million damn questions on all kinds of different oddball stuff. It was nuts, man. It was nuts. You used to wear those stripes. Yeah. Nice. And he went to bars with dots on them. Was that warrant officer? God, I don't remember anymore, dude. They wanted me to go OCS, but I decided no thanks. The unofficial E2 representative of the E4 Mafia. So what were you, a pilot of some sort there, Transparent? Right? I always liked the warrant officers. They were a little more down to earth. It was intel your whole career, not aviation. Ah, there you go. I was just used to usually when I saw a warrant officer, they were a pilot of some sort. At least in my realm, that's where they were at. Yeah, you didn't see them very often. They were good at hiding. Secret squirrel stuff. I'll be intelligence. SIGINT and HUMINT. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, check this. One thing I've noticed with these Mokes, I need to probably just go through and Loctite them all because the screws like to come loose on the handles. Yeah, we didn't have many warrant officers around. We didn't have any directly in our unit, so the only time I'd run into those guys was when I was hopping on a whirly bird. To go have fun. D&D weenies. Man, I can't open this stupid lock today. That's awesome. Yeah, those are shipped out now too, right, Nola? Just waiting for them to show up. If I remember correctly. Worked on your generators and stayed hidden, huh? Yeah, I didn't stay hidden much, but nice. That would have been fun. I think I would have enjoyed electronic warfare or the intelligence system side a little bit. Would have been kind of fun. Instead, what did I end up doing? I was a grunt for 4, and then I was National Guard artillery for 4. Although I will say the 155 howitzers are an awful lot of fun to play with. But helo casting and rappelling out of helicopters an awful lot of good times as well. Yeah, I bet it would be. All right, I got to find something I can open. I got to open something this morning. Golly. Maybe we'll grab us. Let's try this no-namer again. I think I had him opened up before. See if we can open up this no-namer lock. Yeah, it would have been. Although I did enjoy some of the fun stuff I got to make go boom. That was fun. Some of the weapon systems and things I actually got to live fire were pretty damn neat. I think I'm gonna have to find. Yeah, look at how far over you got to go on that thing to tension it. This is an Abus Brady here. A 7140. And there it's open. That's the one with the keyway that spells out Abus. Kind of a neat little design feature that they did. So I can practice. I'm going to be dropping off here shortly, but there's a lovely 410 that I've never opened. On this one, right there. So it looks like damn near a 0. So it's a low, high, low, medium. It's nasty bidding. That's what that is. That's nasty bidding. Nasty. See what I mean? It's just a yucky key. Yucky. It's yucky. Of course, I knew it was yucky when it was a 410. Hate him. Hate him. I tell you, I hate him. I've just never had a good relationship with a 410 lock. There's a small full set. A buddy of mine just did that. He just joined up National Guard. He's down in out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. And that's his plan, is to work on, well, his general avionics, but Blackhawks is what he'd like to go after. I had a friend who, from high school, that he went full time, and he was a helicopter mechanic of some sort. He was in electronics though, and he was telling me about his job, and he goes, "Yeah, he's got it pretty rough. He literally, his job was to go out, hook up the electronics, scan the systems of the helicopter, and then point at something to a mechanic and say, okay, replace that,' and then he'd leave. That was all he had to do, was diagnose it and then leave." Said he never actually touched a wrench. Hey, Raking Raccoon, how are you? I hate these locks, Norla. You guys that love your 410s are a sick bunch of people. Sick, I tell you. How are things treating you there, Mr. Delbert? Oh, hey, Jeans Lock and Key. You still over there on TikTok? Sorry, I didn't see your chat over there. Have not been being good at watching that. I wish I would pull into my main everybody chat. Well, hopefully it continues to improve for you, sir. Oh, what did we get? Do 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 do. It's just that. Looked like I had some messages over on Discord, so I was seeing if it was anything important. It wasn't. I'm about ready to just go into my settings and turn off that notify me when somebody posts and at everyone. I wonder if I can do that on a per channel basis. I have one channel that, good God, that's all they do. Add everyone, every time. Add everyone, add everyone, add everyone. It gets old. There we go. That's the lovely Pack Lock 100G. Gotten slow on that one, man. Gotten really slow. I had the speed pick on that one for a little bit till I got unceremoniously kicked out of that club. Oh, mercy. Let's see. Start cleaning some things up, guys. I got a lot of crap to work on today. Places to go, people to hate on. Let's just move you over. Let's go grab the zombie case. Love that. Whew. She be bright. She be kicking. If you know, you know. I think I'm going to take that tensioner and I'm just going to stuff that in here so it's here. There. I think that's all of them. Yep. Yeah, Sarah, thank you for coming and hanging out. I do greatly appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Enjoy the visiting, enjoy the chatting. And I hope the rest of you have an absolutely marvelous weekend, people. And happy picking. And we'll catch everybody later. Toodly toos.